Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello, gamers. I am Nurse Allison Rose. I'm joined here by Dilly P95. How you doing, Dilly?
Doing pretty good today.
You excited for what's to come?
Yeah, I'm excited to see some world peace races right here. Looks like we got some forerunners, and I'd imagine their PBs are pretty close, like the previous match was.
Yeah, I'd have to look at the statistics sheets for the actual PBs, but this is definitely a
Yeah,
huge time having 4 runs going at once, so I'm excited for the challenge.
yeah, most definitely. Might see a difference in routes and things like that. Be interesting.
Absolutely. So all of our runners will be doing this live. So make sure that you check them out respectively. Uh, Only one of our runners here will be advancing on in the tournament, so this is a do or die situation.
Oh, this is only one of them. Oh, okay. So this is like for okay. I see. I kind of thought that it was actually like two against two, just four races at or two races at once.
No, actually, what Saren was explaining earlier was that in these pre-qualifying rounds, since this sign up for the tournament was open to anyone, there was a lot of applicants. So the people with lower PBs do have to fight their way in these pre-qualifiers to make it into the main tournament. We have a
Oh, I
lot of
see. Okay.
top level runners in the main tournament, including
Almost definitely.
Stravos 96, who had the world record until about 2 days ago. So
Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be competitive at that top level.
absolutely. All right, we got the wake up sequence here. Everyone heading on into the Cap Kingdom.
Yep.
The beginning Cap, really the difference here is going to be whether they're playing on digital or physical.
Yeah, that'll be most of the difference for everyone. All at the bridge.
Yeah, we're pretty close right up here, and now we'll see
Oh
what.
no. Oh nemoic. Oh no.
Oh
Taking
no,
death
that
in
is the
cap.
last thing
Oh,
that you want.
you hate to see it.
Sam, the reason that the timer isn't going is because we're synchronizing a bunch of different streams, so the timer will go on when they're all synchronized.
Yeah. Just takes a little bit to sync up always. But looks like we've got the timer going now. So that is good.
So the early death from Nemoic, that is unfortunate. I think for a runner at almost any level, if they were in their own stream doing PB attempts, that would be a reset, a death in cap. But unfortunately, in this tournament situation, you really just have to bite the bullet and keep going.
Yeah, always unfortunate to see it. Looks like Jordy slightly ahead of Dan coming out of cap, just like probably a second or so, maybe less. Very close.
Looks like about a 2:26 cap exit from Jordy. So, Dilly, why don't you tell me about what the goals are for a world peace run?
In the World Peace Run, you pretty much just you get all the multi moons in the game, or not all the multi moons in the game, but rather all the story multi moons associated with each kingdom, and as long as you achieve that, you achieve world peace.
Exactly. So, each kingdom that our players are visiting has some sort of something wrong with them, a rogue state. And it's not always a boss per se, because there is things like the festival and the Bound Bowl, which are required for world peace.
Oh yeah.
But essentially we want our worlds to be at their happiest. And that's
Indeed.
associated with all of those multi-moons. So it's not necessarily all bosses, as some people might say it as. It's essentially, like Dilly said, all the main multi-moons for the story.
Yeah, I mean, it is all bosses in some way, but there are also, like, I don't know, just kind of, yeah, you do skip Rango. Well, you do skip Rango, so it isn't all bosses, actually. You do skip Rango in Snow Kingdom.
And I guess you could also make an argument for Meta and Brutal in the Moon Cave.
Yeah, no, that's true. That too.
Looks like nemoic here is having a little trouble with the dino skip. Did have to make a few circles around. Jordyman is still very slightly ahead of Dan, but still very close.
Dan's ahead. I think Dan's ahead. Yeah, Dan's ahead.
Oh yes,
Just a little bit.
Oh, actually, might have changed there a little bit because Dan did have a little bit of trouble grabbing that multi-moon.
Oh yeah, just yeah. No, Jordy's just slightly ahead now.
Which runner though is very close behind them.
Yeah,
and then nemoic is a little further behind, just simply due to that death in cap and a little bit of trouble with the dino skip.
Yep. Just grabbing the last moon here. Then I'll be off to the Sand Kingdom. And just need to see if these runners go for the advanced route, see which ones don't. And that'll be interesting. I'll get to see some different routes from everybody.
Right, it's hard to know what to expect in a race like this because these runners could have an option between a beginner, like a moderate, intermediate, or an advanced route. And, you know, it really depends on what they're comfortable with. Oh, Nemo actually doing the chest clip moon here. Only player to do that, and I can tell you by his setup, and he did get the clip,
kind of surprised that one worked.
Pretty pog.
That's fast. I got it.
He did get the clip, however, his setup was a little bit slow. So yeah. I don't think he saved a ton of time doing that, but he will get the swag points for doing that, being the only player to go for that. And getting the clip.
Definitely. I mean, well, I think they ended up getting it. Alright. I've now entered the Sand Kingdom. And so I gotta go ahead and get a few moons on the way to the story ones over here.
Yes, and Sand is a good example of a place where we're not going to get all the story moons. We don't need them all to get the 2 bosses that we need to beat in order to get world peace.
Nope. Got IP clip. And so right there, so actually I can tell right away that, yeah, Dan's going to be doing the beginner route, and then Jordy's going to be doing the, like, the advanced route here. So
this is not any percent, this is world peace, which is the second shortest of the 6 main board categories. So unlike in any percent where the runners get all the moons that are just absolute fastest to get out, in this situation our runners need to get all of those multi-moons. So all of our runners will be at least doing IP clip. I'm not expecting to see IP skip based on their levels, but I could be wrong.
Probably, I'd be pretty surprised if we saw you skip today, but you never know.
Alright, we see Jordy actually here going for the IP clip. First try.
First try. Very nice.
That's a pog.
That was pretty clean.
That is, of course, a roll cancel clip, which we see all over the game. And that allows us to skip one of the
Oh, wow. And getting that
Jordyman.
2D bounce right there. That is hard. Like, he didn't take damage from the bullet bill there. It's ridiculously hard. It is so much
Ooh,
harder than
Dan got
normal.
first try IP clip too. Poggers.
Oh, wow. Pretty hot for both of them so far, right? You'd
Yeah,
say.
for sure.
Yeah, first try P clip definitely makes up for the missed stream there.
Absolutely. Unfortunately, Switch Runner not getting first try clip there. Third try, looks
No,
like. So not too bad.
yeah, still really good. Very nice.
Roll cancer clips can definitely be finicky, and fortunately, with the IP clip there, it's been around long enough to have a consistent setup and visual cues. Unlike some clips where those don't exist.
Yeah, definitely.
Alright, Jordyman first to tackle Harriet, being our first boss that we need to finish here in the Sand Kingdom.
Yep, gonna be taking on Harriet real quick.
Clean Harriet fight.
Yeah. And so even though it may look like Dan is like kind of further behind than he really is, if you look at the moon count, Dan does have several more moons than Jordy, so there's that to consider because of the difference in routes. So it is still really close between them.
Right, with different routes, it can be hard to tell who's really ahead until they leave the kingdom.
Yeah, exactly. I won't say it's the nemoic fight.
True. So, Jordy here, we're getting our first look at the Night Metro portion. So, right now, our runners are just going to quickly as possible get to the Knuckle-Tech fight, being the second boss that they need to conquer in order to get the heck out of here.
Oh, that was close for the mode. And let's see how the bullet bill juggling goes for Jordy here. This is probably my favorite part of World Peace. It's just such a cool, such cool movement right there. See if you can get it up.
All right, let's take a look.
Okay, I'm doing it a little differently, but that also works. Oh, there you go.
Did manage to get the strategy that he wanted to there, which is definitely a pog.
Yeah, not quite the full bullet bill juggling, but still really good.
Ooh, bonking into a bench there, you know, it happens.
Oh yeah.
Right. So we see the difference in routes here. We see Dan actually taking a beeline here, right, for the Knuckle attack, where we saw Jordy getting some extra moons in Nightstand.
Yeah, and so now they're all caught up on that, and so now you can see the difference. They're very close. See how this ice cave goes for them.
They're gonna grab that one extra moon before they need that last multi-moon.
Okay. Alright, already getting a chance to capture it and just hoping to wait for the bullet bill. Perfect. I'll stay safe sometimes, you know.
You know, in a race, it's really tricky, you know, whether or not to go for the harder stretch and kind of go for broke, or, you know, go with what's consistent and hope that's enough. So,
It's definitely.
we are into the Knuckle Tech fight here. So essentially, this is kind of the childhood version of Why Are You Hitting Yourself? Where you capture the Knuckle Tech's hands and smack him smack dab in the face. He's mad at Bowser for stealing his ring, which he's using for his wedding to Princess Peach. And he takes it out on us. Go figure.
Yeah.
Switch, Dan, and Jordy are all very close at this point.
Yeah, for sure. This is very close so far.
Unfortunately, it looks like Nemoic had to uncapture the bullet bill halfway through getting to the Nemoic fight there. So lost a little bit of time there. Normally you can just take one bullet bill all the way through.
There. Jordy and Dan done with the Nemoic fight, so we'll try to how far behind.
Right, yeah, you saw Jordy, they're actually doing a strat, and we see Dan attempting it, not quite getting it, where they're actually jumping upwards so the moon can get on screen, and they're able to obtain it a little bit faster.
Yeah, for whatever reason, that moon spawns really high up in the air. I don't know why, but it just spawns really high up in the air compared to other ones. But this game is weird, so.
Yeah, like most 3D platforming games, it doesn't exist until it's on screen. So as soon as you can get that moon on screen and get it, the faster you'll be. Alright. Jordy's going to be very slightly ahead here. 15:06. 15:12 for Dan. So Dan is 6 seconds behind Jordy.
Oh wow. Really close then. Let's see it. Moving off to the Lake Kingdom now. Really nothing too much going on here since it's really just 10% for the most part. I don't know if any of them do Lake Clip, but unless you do Lake Clip, it's no different than 20%.
And 15:40 for Switch Runner, so about 34 seconds behind. Jordy's in the lead.
Good race so far, for sure.
Absolutely, you know, we love to see our runners close. So it looks like Dan made a little bit of a mistake climbing that wall there. Game actually does not want you to go that way, although it is very easy to do so. It wants you to take an underground water passage to get to this area.
Yeah.
But you really only see that water passage in all moons and 100% because there are some moons and a seed that you need there. And we see Dilly's mascot right there on Jordy's screen.
Indeed. Always have to get the Dory Moon.
Any Dilly P loves in the chat? Show him if you got him. Alright, Nemo looked like 16:47, I think it was, so a little over a minute behind.
Just like that. The kingdom done.
Quick and easy, you know, only one multi-moon, very small kingdom. Low moon requirement. So just grab a couple of moons, beat Rango, and then you're out. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, very easy. Alright, well now we'll be off to the Wooded Kingdom. A very fun kingdom, but really not as bad in World Peace as it can be in getting percent.
Yeah, in any percent, you often will not see runners beating the second boss, or even the first boss. Sometimes they don't even beat Spewart.
Yeah.
But you almost never see them beat Knuckletech, which is probably the most auto-scrollery boss that there is.
Yeah.
torque drift is a thing. A thing that it exists, and you have to beat it.
Yeah. At least we have ways to speed up the torque drift fight a little bit. A little bit counts.
Alright. Unfortunately, Jordy there was having a little bit of trouble with his rocks, so that will leave Dan a little bit of time save to catch up. Dan did have a little trouble grabbing the first rock though, so we'll lose about a second there. Alright, Jordy missed the nut clip. Was attempting it, but didn't quite get his setup right.
Yeah, luckily not a big deal in this category.
Dan, however, did not attempt nut clip. If anything, Jordy was probably just going for the gate skip.
Yeah. I saw in the last race, I saw Stezzy and Speed. I mean, they both got no clip, but they actually didn't even end up going for gate skip. They just went out of bounds through. So save a little bit of time still. Oh no.
Oh no.
Uh-oh. Okay.
Okay.
That could have been more. Well, that's actually still pretty bad.
It's still
pretty bad, but yeah, it could have been the deep woods.
Alright, tides are changing here.
Yeah, it's
Jordy,
gonna put Dan at a pretty big lead now.
Oh, most definitely. Jordy, they're taking a death, going all the way back to the beginning of the Wooded Kingdom. Could have been worse. He could have fallen into deep woods from where he was from. He forgot he had opened the gate there because he's not used to having to come back through. So this is going to be a major time loss here for Jordy.
Yeah, you hate to see it.
For sure. Alright, Nemo did attempt the nut clip, but also did not get it. So right now, Dan is going to be into the lead, heading into Speedrun. Not even bothering with the interior. Oh, falling, but not dying. Opting to climb the exterior, go all the way up into the Speedrun fight for the first boss of this kingdom. So, Dilly, what do you think happened there with Jordy? Did he just not get his cat bounce?
Something like that. You know, hard to tell in this game sometimes, but yeah, potentially looked something like that. And then, I think
Not
Jordy,
quite sure what Jordy was doing there.
I think he realized that you don't go through the tower, that you do tower skip.
Well, we see Switchrunner in the tower right now. Switchrunner's actually getting the moon inside the tower.
Yeah, well, it looks like Jordy, was doing the advanced route, so there was no need to go through the tower.
Jordy, like, with the different routes, it's hard to tell. It looks like he's slightly ahead of Switch, but they do have a little bit of different moon counts.
Yeah, it's really close between them still, looks like.
But Dan is still definitely in the lead.
Yeah. God, Dan's just making his way up right now.
Sorry to see that, Jordy. That was a very unfortunate situation that happened to you. Alright, we'll do a little bit of Call of Duty here and then head on into Torture Fight.
Alright, we get
Oh no.
good shots from Dan.
Jordy did fall on this wall climb for the second time. No.
Yeah, Switch Runner is definitely ahead now.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Jordy's having trouble here in Wooded, but we'll see if he can claw his way back. You know, anything's possible.
Oh, absolutely. Still plenty of the run to go, and especially in World Peace, there are lots of opportunities to die and just mess up movement, lose a ton of time.
Absolutely, you are correct. Alright, Dan is here into the torque drift fight.
Yep. And then, and nemoic not too far behind Jordy now at this point.
Yeah,
Honestly, pretty
unfortunately.
close between the three of them. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, no, you're fine. Yeah, with some of those mistakes, it cost Jordy some time and allowed nemoic to come back.
And he's catching up. Yeah, on the torque drift fight. I don't think we've seen any speeding up boy yet.
Not that I have seen, but we'll see.
Yeah,
I could have missed it
understandable.
though.
It can be pretty awkward to get sometimes. I think no one flips through the floor.
Hopefully not.
Yeah, it's not fun. Even though you can back it up pretty easily.
Dan will be our first here to exit the torque drift fight. We did see all four of our runners at the torque drift fight at the same time. So, you know, we know that they're at least within fighting distance of each other.
Yep.
See Jordy here go up on those blocks. If you're a avid All Moons fan like myself or like Dilly, you'll see runners go up onto those blocks to capture farm during this fight because there's nothing else to do.
Oh yeah. Yeah, otherwise like getting up on there.
Alright, Switch is the second to exit the fight.
Okay.
It looks like Jordy will be the third.
Yeah, very close behind, and then I think nemoic should be on the last phase, I'd imagine.
I believe so, yes. But with 4 runs at once, it's hard to count the phases
Yeah, it is.
for everybody.
And got Dan in the Cloud Kingdom.
Our first shot at fighting Bowser.
Fast hats, very nice.
Very good cloud from Dan. Cloud from Dan. Very solid strats.
Yep.
Maintaining his position there. Which runner almost got a value dive there and almost died, but managed to save himself.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Nemoic is almost 2 minutes ahead of his PB, so foggers.
Alright, let's go.
Oh no, jordyman just the thing that I just talked about.
Uh-oh.
Died in the
Yeah.
entrance there, Cloud. That's actually the easiest place for a runner to die. You'd think it'd be during the fight, but no. It's on the approach.
Yeah, honestly, I have died so many. I mean, it always depends what strats you go for there, but yeah, I've died plenty of times at the beginning with Cloud. It's not fun.
Alright, we do not see Switch going for the fast hats on the third phase there.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll lose a little bit of time in comparison.
Yeah.
Alright, and we didn't see Nemo going for the fast hats there either. But Jordy did go for that last fast hat, but got it very barely. That was
yeah. Oh, I
that was
always
kind of
hate getting so
monk-ass.
close there. Yeah, it's always so scary to see that happen to someone.
Kind of monk-ass, not gonna lie, but managed to get it okay. Okay,
Yeah.
so we have Dan in first, Switch in second, Jordy in third. Switch is having trouble there with Meme Tree.
Yeah. Okay, getting that. There you go. And pretty clean lost overall for Dan.
Oh no!
Oh.
Jordy dying to Meme Tree.
Oh gosh.
Goodness. Jordy is making, unfortunately, all these mistakes that you just hate to see.
Yeah, that's definitely. Oh, that was quite a bounce from that tree there.
Oh goodness. Alright, so Nemoic actually could become slightly ahead. Or wait, okay. They're both having trouble with Meme Tree there. Okay, and Switch Runner actually took a death, an unintentional death up here and lost as well. He's gonna have to be careful or he could trigger Klepto.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be going through the cage there. Smart.
Right, so right now Dan has a pretty big lead because everyone else is struggling here in Lost Kingdom.
Oh yeah. And, you know, it is the Lost Kingdom. I can get it. I always like to see it, though.
You do. You definitely hate to see it. Right. Dan got that very silly Goomba bounce there. Something that I like to see.
Yeah. Oh, close. Oh, no, unfortunately,
okay.
good death there.
Nemoic, yeah, actually took another death here on Lost. So again, he will have to be careful not to trigger Klepto.
Oh, no! Oh no!
Commentators curse. Okay.
It shouldn't have said anything. Oh, God.
Unfortunately, their Nemoic triggering Klepto will have to go and fight Klepto before being able to get his hat back and leave. Big time loss there.
Yeah. Getting Klepto is never fun.
That is right. Lost has no mercy. It will not forgive you if you make a mistake. That's for sure.
Not at all.
Alright, so Dan is pretty big lead. Switch is here, the second person to lead Lost, with Jordy very slightly behind.
Yep. Yeah, Dan probably has like a 2-minute lead at this point.
I mean, Dan is all the way halfway through the Wiggler fight before the nearest competitor even made it to Metro, so...
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, okay. I'm not getting the last moon there, but I'm just gonna take the death there. That's fine. Just gets you right to the Odyssey.
Right, and that would be the one death that he took that would be intentional.
Yeah, it's the only one you want, to be honest. Sometimes, I mean, depends on what you do there. Sometimes you don't want it, but it's the only one that's not gonna lose you years.
Pretty good 2-cycle there from Dan. Again, right now he just needs to play clean and maintain his position. Right now, Dan is in the lead, and we haven't seen him do a lot of like super flashy strats to get here. It's just been clean gameplay.
Yeah, he's had a pretty good run overall so far. I really have not seen any major mistakes I could think of. I know
No,
what the
not
base
really
is for
anything
him.
anything
He's doing
big.
pretty
It's just
good.
been, you know,
Yeah, just a little
trucking
small stuff.
along, getting the work done.
Yeah.
Okay, Switch Runners are actually here taking a very interesting City Hall interior. Actually went off to the right. Normally you just see players just go straight to the left and climb this pole.
Oh, switching her. I almost fallen off there, but getting it. Oh my goodness! This is extreme. Jordy taking the slight lead there. Very, very close now. Oh, and the move, unfortunately, having a little trouble up the girder. Move there.
So in the City Hall interior there, actually Switch Runner fell all the way down. So he's going to have to climb back up. So Jordy will take the lead. Well, second place. The lead over Switch. But Jordy obviously being in the lead here, talking to Pauline, so he's able to collect all 4 band members before throwing a festival for ourselves. You know, in Metro, the first boss, makes sense, the power's out, but City's not happy until you throw a festival for yourself. Yes, you have to plan your own party, Saren. For some reason, you save the day and you still have to plan your own party. Like, what a ripoff.
Yay!
Yay! All these band members have very funny things that they say to you, so.
Yes, they do.
This is essentially what Nintendo thinks pre-COVID New York City looks like.
Yeah, it's certainly something.
And going to work, collecting those band members, still very solid. Jordy is ahead of Switch Runner coming out of the Wiggler fight. Oh no! Switch Runner getting a 3-cycle Mecha Wiggler.
That's unfortunate.
That's a feels bad, man.
Yeah. And Dana and getting the trumpeteer off to the sewers. Probably not going to be seeing any sewer clips today.
I mean, we did see Emrys attempt it, but he did not get it successfully.
Emrys went for scooter clip? Or not scooter.
No. Emrys did go for sewer clip, but he did not get it.
Oh, I see.
Most recently, even, we saw a very top-level player like Dangers and GDQ attempt sewer clip and maybe getting it on, like, the 10th try or something like that. So it is by no means an easy trick. If someone like Dangers struggles with it, you know it's hard.
Oh, of course, it's extremely hard. Alright.
Oh no! Nemo actually dying during the Wiggler fight.
No.
Unlike getting 3 cycled, you
no.
actually have to start all over again and do both cycles over again.
Oh my gosh.
I'm sorry, Neo. I apologize.
Yeah, that's awful. So sorry.
That's rough. Right, so right now Dan in first, Jordy in second, Switch in third. Alright, and we are going to say, yes, Pauline, we want to join the festival now. So you can get your Pepe Ds or any various jam emotes that you have in the chat room for the festival.
Into quite a tune. There's the 2 cycle for nemoic. I just got a pretty clean wiggler after that.
Yeah, it was a good wiggler for the second time. Jordy was very nearly missed getting up to the trumpeter there.
Yeah, that was.
And Switch Runner also very narrowly missed it.
Still 5 seconds ahead of PB. Let's go, nemoic.
Really?
Let's go.
Even
you
after
got
dying
this.
on Wiggler.
You
Keep
got
going,
this.
man.
You can do it.
Keep
you
going.
Can do it.
And Dan just about finishing off the festival here.
Yep. Pretty good festival. I'm looking pretty good for Dan overall. This run seems pretty solid.
Very solid run from Dan. Makes clean gameplay.
This is a 40.
Just trucking along. You know, that's what you gotta do.
Yeah.
$42.04 exit.
That is a good exit for the Metric Kingdom. Most definitely. Might be on PB pace, like, honestly. I think so.
Let me see if I'm...
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he is. Oh, yeah.
Are you looking at his splits?
Yeah.
Oh.
He is on
According
PB
to
pace.
this sheet, his PB is a 123, but that could be outdated.
Oh, looks like it says that on the splits too, so.
Okay. So
that's true. It's
right
not
then.
quite some pace, though.
Oh, no. Okay. Switch Runner very nearly died there.
Oh! Yeah, that was close.
Jordyman is now in the festival.
Yep. And then in just a moment, be seeing Dan do snow clip, see how the moon clip goes, and if not, you know, have to see how whatever else he does. Snow clip is definitely probably one of the roughest parts. World Peace.
Right. It depends on which clip the runner goes for too, because there's like 4 different options that they can do for clipping. Okay.
Fortunately, not
Dan
getting that.
did
But,
go for that moon flip there, didn't get it.
what are you
Looking
going
like
for
probably
box
going
clip?
for box clip as a backup.
Oh, nice. Getting it. Okay. First try. Let's go.
Augers.
Honestly, getting box clip isn't bad at all. I mean, it's a little bit of time loss, but it isn't too bad.
Alright, so get your guesses in the chat room as to what you think Dan's boundable time will be. My guess is that it'll probably be between 55 and a minute. 12. No, Saren, it won't be 12. I can guarantee you
Could
that.
be. You never know.
I'll get my guess in there as well. If you get the guess exactly right to the hundredths of a second, I will gift you a sub to Twitch.tv/speedrun for any of their runners. Oh dear, Jordy did die in the festival. I was preoccupied.
Yeah, there's so many friends going on at once. It's hard to pay attention. But oh, that is unfortunate. Oh my god, it is so close between Jordy and Switch now. Neck and neck. This is crazy.
Seems like Switch is very slightly... Wait, no, maybe not. Very, almost exactly the same. Okay. Okay, so it's very, very similar leaving festival for Jordy and Switch. Okay.
Oh yeah. Oh. Sewer. Oh no. Oh wow, he actually got that jump. Jeez, that's actually not easy.
8:57 from Dan. Any 58:57s?
I don't think so. I don't see any 58s.
Yeah, so no winners this time, but we'll see next runner.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I can see right there how close Jordy and Switch are. Just a few seconds apart.
It seemed like 1 second about. Honestly, on their metro exit, it seemed about 1 second.
Oh wow.
Maybe 2.
Yeah, it's 1 or 2, no more than that. That's really, really close. But we've got the Snow Kingdom coming up, and it'll be interesting to see what all the runners do. They do not get the moon flip, which I imagine that everybody goes for. At least most do.
Right.
Because most any time you don't get it, or at least compared to.
Yeah, there's a regular moon clip, there's box clip, there's upstairs, there's downstairs. There's, so many different options as to where you can flip.
Yeah, there's the new screen clip. There's too many. So
oh yeah, there's that too.
So it's just completely broken.
Alright, Dan here going for the fishing. Let's see how the fish treats him. First bite.
Wow,
Poggers.
very nice. You want to see it? And let's see if let's see what he does here. Okay, gonna be good for the timer challenge. Can't opt to do Snowdream in this category, but it only saves 2 seconds. And I mean, I know personally, I don't like it as much because it's not the same.
Switch missed it, so Jordy's gonna be very slightly ahead because he got the moon clip.
So Jordy, Jordy got the moon clip.
So get your guesses
nice.
In the chat for what you think Jordy and Switch are going to get. I will only gift you a sub if you say who you think will get that time.
Wait, did Switch get first try downstairs? Wow. That's impressive.
Goodness. First try down.
Flip. Like, that is really hard. Wow. Nice Switch.
Yeah, that's definitely a flex first right downstairs.
Yeah.
Alright, Dan is here, the first one into Seaside. And
Yeah.
Jordy and Switch are very nearly identical here in the Bound Bowl as Nemo is leaving the festival.
I've got all the bundle action going on screen right now.
Brigadier Mollis Lancier the third Dauphine of Boulain. Ciao.
Oh no. Oh, that's been thrown in there. It's unfortunate. Oh. Okay. That was weird.
Looks like Jordy. Oh, wait. I'm just kidding. Okay. 58-29 for Switch and 57-22.
It's so
For Jordy.
it's synced, completely synced up at this point.
Any winners?
I think Stardew is close, but not quite.
Close but not a winner? Okay, yeah. Alright, one last chance to win the Bound Bowl.
Yep, we do have one more. Now, 4 opportunities to win the Bound Bowl stream. It's pretty insane.
Pretty much, Troy. They're very close.
Yeah, like practically. It's yeah. Oh, and just like that. Just like that. Oh wow.
One thing we do need to remember, though, is that unfortunately, in this specific pre-qualifier, only the winner will advance. So they have to win to advance. So in order to advance, they need to beat Dan, who is several minutes ahead right now.
Yeah, that's a bit of a tall order, but you never
It
know.
is.
Yeah, we do have plenty of the run left, but yeah.
Yeah, neither of them get first try bite, which Dan did get. Alright, nemoic went for box clip there, did get box clip.
That's good.
So nemoic will be heading on to the Bound Bowl. So if you want to get your guesses in the chat for what nemoic will get for the Bound Bowl, last chance if you want me to gift you a sub to twitch.tv/speedrun. You must get it exactly right to the 100th second. Baron, you're not gonna win if you guess 12. I can guarantee you that.
I mean, I've gotten 13s, so you never know what could be possible.
No, you haven't, Billy. That's a lie.
I've definitely gotten 13s in the Bound Bowl.
I want to see the video. No vid, no did. Right, Dan is here on Brigadier Mollis Lancier the third, 15 Oakwood Lane. See how that goes for him.
Yeah, wonderful boss.
Jordy will be our first to arrive here in Seaside of Quinn and Jordy, so Jordy's a little bit ahead.
Okay, it looks like that boss clip. Yep, that's gonna work. Very nice boss clip from Dan.
It's Brigadier Mollis Lancier the third, Dauphine of Boulain.
Correct.
People just call him Mollusk for short, though.
Quite an extravagant name.
Birdie Mouse lanceert het third definite probleem. Birdie Mouse lanceert het third definite probleem. Birdie Mouse lanceert het third definite probleem.
Quite a tongue twister.
For sure. For sure. 101.47. Bound bowl. For nemoic. Any 101.47s? No, doesn't look like.
Right.
Who's Duck? I don't know who you're talking about, Saren.
Maybe talking about Twisted Duck, who's in the chat.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I was thinking about the runners who were actually playing at this moment.
Oh.
Sorry, Duck, you're not playing at the moment, and I'm commentating on 4 speedruns at a time, so, you know. Okay, Dan is here in the Luncheon Kingdom. 2 multi-moons here we need to get, but not actually 2 bosses.
Yeah, got 3. Got so, and then pretty much the last kingdom that we really I mean, we did get story of it, but they're pretty much just 10% at that point.
Your World Peace PB is sub hour. I'd like to see the VOD, please. You can DM it to me.
Sure it is, Duck. Sure.
Billy is actually a leaderboard verifier. I'm sure he'd happily verify it for you if you send it to him. I wouldn't really call the meat a boss, Red Lunatic. But okay.
Well, Speedrun and Cockatiel.
Well, yeah, I guess. But Spear doesn't generate a multi-moon.
That is true. It's only one boss multi-moon.
Alright, Jordy and Switch on Mollusk.
Yep, let's see how it goes for them. Yeah, plus you can skip Spirit anyways, so I mean, does he really count as a boss?
You can, but you can't in World Peace.
World Peace you can. Alright. I don't know, it's like both of them having a little bit of trouble with Mollusk, like Brigadier Mollusk Lancier the Third. Not fan of the blame.
Exactly. Yeah, and the reason that you cannot skip Spirit in World Peace is because the other multi-moons are not available to you until you beat Spirit. Some kingdoms allow you to get multi-moons out of order, but Luncheon is not one of them.
Yeah. Well, technically, I think that there is like some kind of theoretical meat skip you can do to get, but it's nothing. That's it's so crazy.
Alright, so Jordy will be the second person to leave Seaside. Todd Rogers is not a Super Mario Odyssey for my Nintendo Switch verifier or leaderboard moderator. So he cannot.
Yeah, not Todd Rogers today.
There are lots of people who can, but he's not one of them. How do I know? Because I know who all of the verifiers and the moderators are. He's not.
Alright, so Switch and Jordy can be exiting Seaside now, as Dan is about halfway through. Just gotta get a few more moons and then fight Cookateel. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. I was scared for Dan there because Capri had not come back yet. But he knew the time for it.
Alright, Jordy is the second person into the Speedrun fight.
Yeah, Switch runner having some trouble with that jump to the pilot, so there we go.
And Dan is right now in the interior passageway that just completely hacks with your camera.
Oh yeah.
Having a little trouble with those lava piles there. Alright, in nemoic on Brigadier Sensor the third Dauphin of Bublain. Last chance we see at him. If anyone has Kerbis Big Brain, you can throw that in the chat.
Very good, you know.
Nemoic is actually on 1 life here, so he's gonna have to be careful, otherwise this game could die. He almost got hit by one of those little lava snakes, one of those little spiny snakes too, so. Let's see what happens. Alright. You can get any yep hooks in the chat for Cookateel. Oh. What the heck? This channel doesn't have yep. Man, that's a rough.
Unfortunately. Yeah. Like having quite a time.
It's okay, Saren.
Pretty good. There we go. Oh, what the? Lava bubble not lighting the torch there for Jordy. That was weird. Not sure what happened, but okay.
It's okay, Dan. Cookateel's hard. The hitboxes, especially on that last phase, you can be rubbing up all against his face and nothing. So.
More.
I don't know if I'd say 10 minutes, Nemoic, but pretty good chunk. Alright, so Dan getting the final multi-moon here in Luncheon Kingdom will be heading on to Ruined, which is exactly the same as it is in any percent. Just
and the rest of the game will be too.
Very true.
So as long as Dan can have a good rest of the. Oh wow, he is a very he's very far ahead of his PB right now. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, this is a very good pace here for Dan.
Yeah, definitely.
Dan really seems like he's putting in that work and then wanting to get that spot.
Dude.
What's in any percent? I don't know, Mulan. All I know is all moons. I'm kidding. But
Yeah, I don't know what the new percent is either.
never mind, you were in the junior race or anything. Silly.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Oh, I know all about APC. I even got purple coin emote. Any Joku APCs in chat?
Hey, nemoic was going for Speedrun. He was trying to skip Speedrun there. Why?
I'm not exactly sure why.
So, yeah, I mean, he ended up in the fight anyways.
Spewer. So I'm not quite sure what nemoic was going for there.
I mean, yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. I think I'm gonna need a little context to this situation.
Interesting. That's for sure.
Any percent memory, you go for Spewer. Listen, any percent? Only people who have like 58 go for that.
Yeah, you gotta be pretty good.
Maybe 59.
Alright, Jordy gonna be entering the Cockatiel boss fight as Switch is gonna get this moon and then be making his way up there.
Yeah, Dan's still definitely in the lead. Jordy in second place.
Okay.
Oh, I remember that, Saren. You don't need to remind me. Saren is, of course, referring to the freshman any percent tournament where I was commentating a race where SMO Joy-Con went for the entire spiritless luncheon, and I about had a heart attack while commentating that race. So don't check the bot. Don't do it. I'll warn you now. Nice ruined fight from Dan. I think the PB we have for Dan is a 122 or a 123. So definitely ahead of that. All Dan has left is Bowser's and Moon, which, as Dilly mentioned earlier, is exactly the same as any percent.
Yep. Alright, and then Jordy done with the Luncheon Kingdom now. Switch Runner gonna be finishing up the Cockatiel fight here. Oh, it's fortunate death from nemoic.
Yeah, the PB I have on file here for Dan is a 123.44, which he's definitely ahead of, as he just stated in chat.
Oh yeah, this is. I mean, if the rest goes well, it is 120 pace. So, I mean, yeah, either way, it's gonna be a pretty big PB. It looks like. PB is pretty much. Never want to say when it's guaranteed, but I mean, this one's pretty in the bag.
Looking likely.
Yeah.
As long as there isn't a major issue.
Yep.
Alright, so Dan in first, Jordy in second, Switch is now in third, leaving Luncheon.
Yeah, I was kind of wondering, Dan. It kind of looked like you were going for that. So, what?
You know, why not?
Yeah, or you go for everything. Alright, and then nemoic now going to be wrapping up Luncheon for the most part, just getting these cave moons and cookateel.
Alright, we'll see what kind of gamer Dan is. Harriet first, or Topper first. Harriet. Okay. So we're one for Harriet. Dan is Harriet first, Twisted Duck. We'll see, however, you're no longer rooting for him. Damn. You know. I get it. People have their sides.
Little rude.
But Billy, you know, if it was a Topper first gamer, you know, what can you do?
Yeah, I mean that's fair.
You know, if you were watching the Dangers Talk to run on GDQ a few days ago, himself, Timpani, and Fur were actually discussing this very topic. So
That's pretty important.
it is. Clearly.
That's fair, Twisted Duck. That's fair. It's like an actual reason.
Aaron with the Swift. I can do that. Nice Swift.
Alright, so pretty good for the most part. Bowser's for Dan. And he's gonna get crates. He does blind jump. Hopefully this mech can go well so it can finish out strong.
Especially, you know, when you're on PB pace in a race, you know, your nerves are getting the best of you. It can be very easy to mess up something like mech since it is so precise. So we'll cross our fingers and see what happens.
Yes.
Can we get a little hype in the chat for Dan? No hype? What the heck?
Nice mech climb.
looking good so far.
Yep. And Jordy getting the Shards Moon as Switch is going to be getting the Ogre.
So Jordy's still a little bit ahead of Switch. Let's see what this last bubble does for Dan. Oh no! Okay, I'm scared. I'm scared! Ah! Okay. We're fine. I'm fine. I didn't panic, you panicked.
Oh man, that was quite a target acquired. Oh wow, that was scary.
Right, so Dan will lose a little bit of time there for missing that bubble. However, not as much as he would if he had fallen off.
Yeah, that is quite a save. Nice. Very nice.
Alright, so what was I gonna say? I forget. Dan finishing off Mech. Jordy's on Harriet.
Yeah.
Also a Harriet first gamer, so we're 2 for Harriet so far. Zarbamba. Twisted Duck. Zarbamba.
Yeah.
Didn't look like he got it, though. Did attempt it, didn't get it.
And then
I was about to say that, Sarah and Mew. Everybody follow the runners. Their links are in the chat. Go follow them. Oh dear.
Uh-oh.
What happened?
Uh-oh. Well. Switch runner going into the fight. And Dan, oh yeah, so yeah, it looks like I don't know what his moon gold is, but there is some I don't know. It looks like there could be some 120 potential here, if not a low 121, which is still very good. A huge PV for him, so it's pretty awesome to see.
What happened, Jordy? You can't what? Hopper?
Oh. Yeah.
But you are in second place.
Uh-oh. Oh, okay. Not sure what's going on.
Alright, well, Switch did do Topper first, so we're 2 for Harriet, 1 for Topper.
Okay. Let's see what nemoic does. Alright. Dan will be making his way to the final Bowser fight here.
Right, so unfortunately, it appears as if jordyman has taken himself out of the competition.
Yeah, some unfortunate mistakes in the run.
So we are now down to 3 runners, Switch being in second, and Dan, of course, being in first. Dan is looking pretty likely for him to get that W and then advance on.
Yeah, definitely. I was scary. I thought nemoic was about to fall off the roof there, but he did not. It's good. It's okay. And then Switch Runner are going to be going into the mech fight right here as Dan enters Escape. Looking like a low 121. Pretty hot.
For sure. Very hot run from Dan. Clean gameplay.
Oh yeah,
Switch
definitely.
is not doing burbless mech. So we'll lose some time there to Dan, just as Dan did the much more advanced strategy.
Right. Now I'm doing the birdless. Just on these phases. See how that goes.
A good 2D skip from Dan. Clean 2D section. Heading into the escape, so get your jam emotes ready, as I personally think that the escape music is some of the best in the game. Very much a bop. Switch finishing mech, and nemoic is getting the final shard here. Yep,
Alright.
definitely gonna be a 121.
Yep. Let's go, man. Oh, I'm not gonna be going for Bowser Gram here. There. Alright,
GG's
looks
in the
like
chat for Dan.
120.
121 was it a 12?
121.09. According to his splits, 121.09.
Oh.
So GG's to Dan, PB by 2.5 minutes. Let's go.
Very pog. Red Lunatic, thank you for the gift sub to Dan.
Oh yeah. Hoggers.
Up to you? Okay. Alright, so Dan will be taking that one qualifying spot and will be moving on in the tournament. GG's to him on that. Congratulations.
Yeah. Big moves. Very nice. And Switch now going to be entering the Moon Kingdom as we come to a close. And nemoic, hopefully it doesn't tie into Topper here.
Oh dear, okay. Little scary.
I think we're good. Okay.
Scared.
Yep. There we go. There we go. No problem. But yeah, close here.
Yeah, so we were actually 2 for 2. 2 players did Topper first and 2 players did Harriet first.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So,
did Topper
split down the middle.
Yep. So it should be. No!
Oh no!
Switch Runner.
It was a 121.09 IDK.
Yeah.
Very unfortunate there for Switch Runner. Very
Oh my god.
taking a death there in the Moon Kingdom.
These dives are so monk-ass. Oh my goodness. Ah! What's wrong with Hockey? Stop it, switch running.
Us clear in the commentary booth are having a great time watching this.
Oh my goodness. Alright, Mo gonna be making his way up to mech now.
Unfortunately, Switch Runner there missing the moon cave skip on the first try was a little bit off on the wall jumps. Heading up to the chapel to crash the wedding. You know how in weddings they say, you know, if anyone has any opposition to this union, please speak now or forever hold your peace. That's exactly what Mario is doing.
Yeah.
He is speaking now. Nemoic is going for the birdless mech. Oh, okay. Changed his mind. Did one attempt there at climbing the leg, but then changed his mind after he fell.
And decided not worth it.
And you can see a very perfect example on Switch Runner's screen there about how small that fire's hitbox is. As he was just doing little teeny baby jumps and still not getting hit. Unfortunately, Nemoic fell off mech again and is now in the interim phase with 2 health. He's gonna have to be careful.
Yeah.
Which heading into the final Bowser phase. Oh no. Ah! If anyone has any emotes, you can put those in the chat. For us here in the commentary booth.
Yeah, it was kind of scary. Switch Runner gonna be going through the escape here.
Yep, looking like probably like a 127 high 127, low 128. This is not pre-recorded Restless Raz. This is live and in person. Not in person, but live.
Live action. Alright, yeah, looks like it's gonna be should be a 128, high 128. Switch Runner. Let's see how those goes.
You can get some more of your jam emotes in chat. Switch is finishing out the game here right as Nemoic is heading out of Bowser's, heading to finish up his run. Dan is just vibing
I don't know.
here.
I don't know why I got worried from the
His run's over.
Yeah, I don't know. Okay.
Hey, it just looks like he's doing an all-purple coins run, which I'm not opposed to. You know, all purple coins is a good category.
Indeed. Very good. Alright, and with that, Switch Runner going to be finishing up here. Oh, this is, I think it's 28. Yeah, this is.
Yeah, it's definitely 28.
Yeah, it's
but
28.
Very high.
Yeah.
128.56.
Alright, GG's.
GG's to Switch Runner.
Let's go.
And then we'll just have nemoic finish up his run here, finishing up the Moon Kingdom. You know, one thing, you know, I like kind of as a completionist about world peace is that, you know, you leave the kingdoms in a very happy state. When you're running any percent, the kingdoms, you leave them in chaos. You just grab all the moons that you need to get out, and then you leave in chaos. But with world peace, they're all happy. So.
That is true. That's true. Yeah, 8% is just, you know, worthless.
Yes, very happy.
Don't care about the.
Yeah, you just get the moons that you need, and then you get the heck out. But.
Train the final Bowser fight.
It definitely looks like Dan is looking to collect all the purples here. Bouncing off the sheep.
Purple coins are very good.
Oh no, Nemo is messing up his timing there, taking some damage on the fire.
Uh-oh. No damage boost last phase.
Oh, unfortunately, being on 1 health, you have no choice.
Yeah.
Because the only really practical way to go for that fast cat in the last phase is to take critical damage. You know, I respect it, Twisted Duck. You know, you stand up for your team. I respect that. Very interesting strategy here from Nemo here in the escape. Normally you don't see players just bounce around with Bowser like that, but okay.
Yeah, it's interesting. Sure.
Did make an attempt for 2 DSS there, however did miss the initial jump off the rock, so didn't get a real good shot at climbing that wall. You can get your jam emotes ready for one final time.
Yep. Here we go. Oh, almost.
Santi, this is live. All of our players played this game live, and Dilly P and I are both also live. That is how I can respond to you.
What are you doing with that camera? Alright, last pillar.
Yep, I'm definitely a pre-recorded AI. Yep. Yep. Looking like a very low 155 for nemoic. 135. Apologies.
Alrighty. I'll do it. GG's.
135.05. Immediately exiting out the game.
Man. And then going
Immediately
back
done.
into it.
Jump
Yeah,
rope
it's true.
challenge. Okay. All right. And GG's to all of our players.
Yeah, that was a good race. That was a good race. Pretty entertaining.
All right. Well, I don't believe we have any runners that are going to have a post-game interview. But I just wanted to thank everyone for coming and watching the Super Mario Odyssey World Peace Open 2021 here at twitch.tv/speedrun.
Yep.
Thank you all for your time. Thank you, Dilly.
Yeah, thank you. Awesome. Good match. And we got
Stick
another one
around.
coming up. Yeah.
Stick around. We do have one more race coming up. So stick around
And
for
we've
all
got,
the epic gameplay.
Got Xylex, A1 Gamer, Cars, and Samurai Lane coming up.